Table Mountain, Cape Town, South Africa. And these ships right here are very hard for any individual to miss. I've got red arrows pointed at the ships. I've got two images. One has more contrast, which is down here with a different filter. The other one, hardly any filter at all. Now, there are those who perhaps live in Cape Town, South Africa, and they are fully aware of the UFO ships, these strange occurrences atop the mountain, around the town, strange sightings in the sky and all of that. There's people who are fully aware, and then yet there are those who could have lived there all their life and know nothing about it. Why don't they know anything about it? Because it was never brought up. That's what I'm assuming, and it wasn't put out there in the open at all. But if you live in Cape Town, South Africa, around Table Mountain, this video is also for you. If you've not seen the UFOs, they are cloaked in the clouds. They are long and white, and as I look at them, they slightly remind me of my ships right here. They do. Mine are white. You see them size comparison. Let me do this for you. One moment, please. One moment, please, you all. We can do it. You know, we'll do it for you in South Africa. Gina Honey has got it. We got this going for you for those who may not have seen it. So look at here. So I looked at these, and I thought, you know what? They do remind me of my ships. I call them mine because I personally took them with my iPhone 8 and my clip-on lens, and I documented them for 2.5 years, coming in by the thousands, and shared them and uploaded them to social media. And look at that. And I think it really does kind of, sort of. It does. It looks like these ships, but who do they belong to? What are they doing over top Table Mountain? You can see over here to the side, where, Gina Honey, where you got your finger going. It's kind of hard to do this, y'all. Over here, right down there. We can even drag it over here so you can see it. Yeah, it's pretty cool, if you ask me. And this is my other part of my mission, documenting. I'm still documenting the ships that travel in the clouds. This will give you a pretty good size comparison on how large these ships are compared to Table Mountain. Now let's just do this. Let's watch this, you all. Let me do this. Let me get the filter on here, and we're going to put this side by side. Is what we're going to do. And let me just move this out of the way. I'm going to kind of see if I can kind of sort of, I think we all, yes we do, Gina Honey, we got it, you all, we got it. So I can kind of make them slightly invisible like I'm doing right now. This gives you some idea of how massive these ships are, because this is practically the same width right there. Now this is a big long one at the top. How we doing over here on the YouTube? Can you hear me? Because this is an important video, because this is really one of the best size comparisons to these ships that I have found to date. This is one of the best size comparisons. Hello, you all. Thank you for joining, honeys. Yes, we got all these honeys on here. Yes, we do. One moment, please. Let me do this one really fast, you all. I gotta do something. Yes, I do. Gina, can you get this off of here? You all, I don't know what I got going on. You wait right here. Look at that. Yeah, we got it. Yes, we do. Yeah. Okay. So I've got it going, you all. I just needed to, I got to answer this. Oh, we got it. Okay, so now let's look at this, you all. This is by far the best size comparison that I have found to date with these ships. And I just took a screenshot of the ships that I uploaded in a video to the YouTube channel. Now let's see about like this is almost like let me just do this. Let me just like you all we this is so exciting. It really is exciting, and I'm not just saying this. Hello there, Applebrooks honey. I'm not saying this, you all. I'm not just saying it. Look at this. So this is South Africa. This is Table Mountain right here, and these look like my ships. They do, and this is just about practically. Look. What is that? Can you see that, you all? I have got these ships. This is about how this is the size of the ships. These are the ships. It really does look like them, and yeah. Hey, this is really cool. It's cool. So let me try to. I'm trying to put this on here like that because this is the size of the ships at Table Mountain. So let's just since we got a perfect size comparison now, you all, we do right here in the clouds. And I did not touch these clouds. All I did was do the filtering of it, you all. I just did the filtering of it. I did. And hello, J. Jocelyn, honey. I did the filtering. And just let me. This is exciting, you all. I want to do it. I really do. I want to see. Let's see. And look where this one arrow is right here. Look at this. This one arrow above my head. There's the top of a ship too, right above my head. And Gina, get that ship out of your way. Right above my head, there's a top of a ship up there. And of course, right here is a ship. Let's get these out of the way for a moment. Right here is a part of a ship, but right there, you all, this is, someone was asking, and I really have been curious, and I think up here above my head also is a ship up there in the clouds too. I really have been wondering, what could we compare the ships to? Well, we could take this ship and set it on top Table Mountain, this great big battleship right there. We could literally set it on top the mountain just like that is what we could do. Let me see something, you all. I can, I'm gonna do a screenshot of that ship. I'm just gonna do a screenshot, and I'm gonna come over here. You all wait right there because I can do this. Wait a minute, just let me do it. Let me just touch it, and let me just do this because I don't want to mess up my photo. I really don't. I want to just stick one of these ships if I can. Take this ship right here, minus the background of it, and stick it on top of the mountain. Let's stick it on top of the mountain if I can. Right here, we'll stick this ship on top Table Mountain. Let's make this longer in case it had a ship to it. Okay. Now, you all just let me do it. We gotta let me do my presentation. I'm still in my documentation mode is what I'm in. Let me do it. Let's do it, you all. We can take this ship and stick it on top Table Mountain. Where's it at? Okay, we got it. Here it is right here. You can see it's just about the size of that. Oh. Look, you can even see underneath this ship, you all. Look underneath that ship. It's got a lot more stuff going on underneath it, too. Wow. I've not seen it this close up. I haven't, I promise I have not. This is one of the big, long ships close up. So we got to make it match. We got to make it sure it's at least the width of that. So let's get this filter going, you all. We at Table Mountain, Cape Town, South Africa. Hello from Gina, honey. We can do it. We can get your mountain fixed. We can fix it. We just got to kind of blend this in to where we can get a good size. Ooh, yes. We love it. We do love it. I love it. Okay. Okay, y'all can see It's practically the same. Get out of the way, Gina. It's practically the same. Can you see it right there? It literally fits perfectly in those clouds. That ship does. Yes, Linda Gale, honey, we're going to do it. We're going to stick this ship on top of the mountain because this ship is literally the size of that now. This is the long battle cruiser. This is how big this ship is. And so what I'm going to do, I've got the filter on it. We're going to get this filter and we're going to decloak it out of the clouds is what we're going to do. And we're going to stick it straight on the mountain. That's how big this ship is. It literally can set on top of Table Mountain. It will take up the whole entire top of Table Mountain is what this one ship will do alone. This one ship alone, the whole entire mountain it will take up. Just like that, the whole mountain. That is really, really wild. It really is. That's right. Field and Stream. That's right. We don't disappoint. We don't, you all. I was sitting in front of the fire, and I thought I got to go up there and do a video. And I said I don't know what I'm going to do it on. And I thought, well, I got these images of Table Mountain. Yeah. And I saw it. I did. That's how big this ship is, you all. The whole entire breadth of the mountain. Now these ships do have notches in them. They do. They have notches in them. And if you're just tuning in, this is part of some clouds that were in front of Table Mountain. Y'all can see this is the size right here. It's the same size, except this is a longer ship right there. That's right. It's a longer ship. It's pretty cool. It is really, wow. I am 99.9% sure within my being that these ships are one and the same. I really am. One and the same. 99.9%. I will leave 1% to the 1% in the world who may not want to hear this, but they're going to hear it. These are the light ships right there. That's how massive they are. And if we were to, let's see, you all, let me see this. Isn't it exciting? It really, really is exciting. If we were to, like, say, get another one of these, see this right here, one that I've got right here beside me, it would have to be a double-decker in order to fit there. Maybe we could fit that one right there. Maybe this one would fit right there. It probably would fit right there. That one would. Right there. Look at that. Look at that. Wow. That's how they travel. It's as big as the mountain. Love it. I do love it. Let me put it back to how it looks. And if you have not, if you haven't seen this video right here on my YouTube channel, let me come over to the YouTube channel. And again, if you're from Cape Town, South Africa, hello. Let's see, I got to try to get to my main page right here. So this right here, video, thousands of light ships. Excuse me, on standby. They're not UFOs, but I had to put the word UFO. You can look at that. I uploaded this one day ago. And you can see at the top of here, I've had these on my banner ever since I started this YouTube channel. I put the light ships up there. Boom. That's right, I did. Let's put that back to me. That's right, you all, we got it. Now let's look at that. I have no idea how big that mountain is at the top. Does somebody know right offhand how big that mountain is from one end to the other? The top of the Table Mountain? Because that would be pretty awesome to know. That's right. Let me take you to the picture of the Table Mountain. I gotta pull it up, you all. This is what it looks like. Not filtered. You can see it's I ain't done nothing to it with this right here. It's not even filtered whatsoever. Can you see it? I know we got it on here. Right there. Yeah. Amethyst, anybody else got any blurred one at all? Do they? So if you got any blurredness coming on, I hope that it goes away. Let's bring me back to me. We can do it. We can bring it on. I'll bring the picture on here. You all will. So let's move this over to the side. Let's do this. So let me bring in the original photo without any filtering on it. Let's do this. See, you can see it right here. And no filtering whatsoever. It's right beneath me. It's right beneath me. And you can see the straight edge right here. These are the same ships that fly in front of the observatory too. They fly all over the world. All over the world. They're in the skies all around the world. And it's right here too. So really, when you see these clouds hovering on top of these mountains, they got ships in them. They do. Yes, they got them. They've got them. So there's that one. Let me shrink this down a little bit so you can see what it looks like next to one that has contrast. It's there. It's there. And let me wait a second. Let's put it right there. Are we on here for you all? See it right there? Boom. Right there. And they're even the beige color. They're even the beige color. Which is cool. It's really cool. And again, here's the top of them. It's like that. The top of the ship. Here it is in the inverted mode. Grayscale inverted. Right like that. I do see some heads up in there. I do. I see some heads. You can see a ship down here at the bottom too. They layer themselves big time. You can see the top of here. Again, you can see it like this. You can see some kind of something over here. I don't know exactly what it is. Boom. Cape Town, South Africa. And look, it even has this, remember how we showed the one part of the mountain and it had these little circles and stuff on it when the mountain was decloaking? Remember that? It was like the corner of the mountain was decloaking and it had that on there. There it is again. Just like that. I'm going to show you exactly where it came from. Look at this. This is had alien interference. The technology right here. Here's what happened. This shows up whenever, if you ever go to, are y'all able to see me? If you ever go to Table Mountain and you see this type of activity happening, there is extraterrestrial activity taking place. You can see the ship right up here. In this area, you can see the bottoms of these right here. You can see right here, look at this area. I'm sure this has got a ship cloaked into it too. Look at the time stamp. This is 2021, February the 20th, 2021, 17/10/22. And I'm doing recording today of today's time lapse on my other computer because I saw ships in the cloud there too. But this is what I pulled up, and I'm surprised I did not show this. I think I didn't show it. I found this in my inverted pictures on my computer. So look at this, you all. This is Cape Town, South Africa, right at your service. That's right, you all. Has my screen been like stuck and you all ain't able to see anything? Because I don't know what's happening with it. I really don't. Well, the mountain is 5 miles long. Is that what you said? Yeah, they are becoming more visible. So, yeah. If you're all just tuning in, let me shrink this down. You can see right here ships with the arrows on them. Can you see it, you all? And I don't have to really go big. I saw something move out of the corner of my eye. I don't have to go big on it at all. But you can see them. And if you're on a small cell phone, see, this is the size, because this right here, I'm moving this around. It matches the size of this one right here. I can slide it right over. It is the exact same width, except it's a big battle cruiser. And you can see it literally would take up the whole entire mountain top. The whole entire mountain top is what it would do. It's the same width right there for this one as that one. And of course there's going to be some naysayers. No, you got it all wrong and whatever. It's fine. You go ahead and think what you want. So look at that. I'm talking about the width itself. Look at it. Yeah. Stick that right there. Stick it there. Oh my goodness. So again, if you go to Table Mountain in Cape Town, South Africa, you will, and we can do it. I think they're shadow banning this video is what I think they're doing. If you go to Table Mountain, Cape Town, South Africa, this is what Table Mountain looks like in lots of pictures and stuff like this. Some of the pictures, but if you go to the webcam taxi, Table Mountain, let's go there so you all can see it. You go to South Africa, right here, and click it. Just click it. Push the play button. It will take you here. And here's the mountain from afar. And I'm pretty sure there's ships inside of here. Inside of these, come on now, quit your spinning. Inside of these clouds, the way that they are on there. Someone sent me something else also. I got a message, and I actually see over here with this aerial. Let's look at this reflection. There it is again. You all see it right there. Remember that emblem, that symbol that I saw in the sky, that we saw from the sun being projected? Someone sent me the image, and it was actually documented going across one of NASA's product a long time ago. It was the wheel within the wheel on one of their gray products. You can see it right beneath the one thing on here. Can you all see it? It's right on top of this one cloud. And it's pretty wild. You remember that? Yeah, it was documented. And they said it looked like some kind of a space station and or something that it went inside the sun. That was one of the things, that this right here is inside the sun. And yeah, so this is Cape Town. You can see it up here in the sky. It's pretty cool. But up on top that mountain, that's right, you all, we can do it. And so yeah, if you're just tuning in, this is it. Oh, let's see how wide, how big is that mountain? How tall is it? Whatever it is. Let me see. To Wikipedia. It is it's 1,084 meters, and its prominence is 1,055 meters. How long is it though? How long is Table Mountain, South Africa? How long? How many feet? Feet across. Top. I don't know. That's above sea level. So I'm not sure how many feet across the top of that mountain. It opened up in 1929. So, yeah, no idea how many feet across the top of that mountain it is, but that's how big that ship is. Let me put it back to me. I'm getting ready to end the video. You all, I am. So, yeah, this is pretty exciting. It is exciting to see this type of ship right here. The type of ships. And, you know, this is really neat, too. If you were to stretch this out with its filtering off, we could see what that looks like on the inside up close. This ship right here, this light ship right there underneath it. I know it's really massive. It really is. It's got a smaller ship underneath it. Yeah. So yeah. So we'll stick this ship right here on top of the mountain. As long as we can get the exact diameter. Yeah, this ship will rest on top of Table Mountain just like this. Because that's how big the mountaintop is with the ship on it. Right there. Right on top of it. It's really exciting. I'm making myself tired, you all. I got myself all worked up over this ship on top of the mountain. It's a little too big. Right there. We'll just stick it right there. Boom. So I am going to go. I am. And again, that these ships appear to be, these ships is what they appear to be. The same ships. And I'm pretty sure these were documented today at the observatory when I did that video, and it was kind of shadow banned. They were right there on top of the observatory. If you hadn't seen it, let me bring that up also. The observatory yesterday on the side, there were lots of ships that came through, but I did not show all the ships that had came through the observatory. Let me show you this right here. Let me just get over here to it, Gina. Right there. This is the observatory. Right here. That was had a timestamp of yesterday. So these ships are all over the place. They are all over the skies, all over the world. So let's do it to this one. See, so if we took a size comparison based on how far away that is, let's see if we can grab that one ship. Where is the one ship? I moved it out of the way. That's okay. I don't have to move it back in. I don't have to. No, I'm not gonna do it. That's all right, you all. But it does. It looks like these over here too, that are right beside it. So that's the observatory today. This is in Cape Town, South Africa. And there's lots going on, a whole lot. And I feel 99% within my being that these are these ships right here is what they look like. And the other 1% of me, well, that can go to the 1% of the world. How about that? The 1% population. So with that being said, hello, wherever you are in any part of the world. Hello. From my heart to yours, love you. Have a wonderful rest of your evening. And again, when you look at this in Cape Town, South Africa, and or South Africa, we just came to the top of that mountain. We sure did. And these ships right here appear to be the same right here. And this ship can literally sit on top of that mountain. Not that one, Gina, honey. Which one you got to grab? These right here. Have a wonderful rest of your evening, you all. Thank you, moderators. Thank you all for your comments. Yeah. It's like, wow. It really is like a wow moment. Yeah. Have a wonderful rest of your evening, you all. Good night.